Sup?
Never gonna stop now, baby.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the house that is mad in 2025. Here we are, folks, a brand new year. If you're new around here, welcome. If you like what you see in the way of the content that I make, consider subscribing. Smash that like button, chuck us a comment. I actually have a question for you. For the video at the end of the week, do you really want the monster mega montage of all the photographs from 2024? If that's something that you would really like to see, because it is a lot of work, not going to lie, if that's something you'd really like to see, shove your comments in the comment box below and I'll get right on that. There are ways that you can support me. No obligation, channel memberships, buy me a coffee. I am trying to save for a rebounder. Yes, I see a rebounder in my life in 2025. So it's been rough. This viral vertigo has really put me through the ringer. Not gonna lie. I am still on these to stop the nausea and vomiting. These are absolutely playing havoc with my body, but unfortunately, I have to have them. Is it less? The viral vertigo it's less. It is considerably less, but I sort of like, it's always kind of there. It feels like you're on a boat that is stationary on a pier and you're just standing on it and you just feel like you're constantly swaying. It's vile. I honestly would not wish it on anyone, but it's putting me through the ringer. Now, I had a wonderful subscriber message me, send me a email, and I want them to know that I am going to be going to a chiropractor to sort this out, because I refuse to believe that this is the new normal. No. It colors everything. You just literally have, I mean, I'm not the most patient of people, call Reuters. But when it actually lowers your patient level even lower than your low, it's like, I can't do this. So I will be looking into going to a chiropractor very soon, like within the next week, because something with the it's this ear. I know it's this ear. It's this ear. So that's where we're at with that. In this time, I've also started taking some vitamin D, because one of the things that I noticed when I was out and about last time, my son went for his oh my goodness me, trying to see what I mean? Can't think straight. When he went for his counseling session, was I sat in direct sunlight for like, a good half hour. Now, I have the very fair British rose skin. 5 minutes in the sun and I feel my skin stinging and I'm burnt. I get burnt. Okay. I was in direct sunlight. If you go back to that video, I was in direct sunlight for a good half an hour all up and no sunburn. And that is not, I'm sorry, but that is just not a carnivore thing for me. I refuse to believe that carnivore has made it so that I don't burn. I reckon my body was like sucking up all that sunshine and it didn't burn the skin. Yeah. The other thing that I've started taking too, because this whole viral vertigo thing has had me very, very anxious. Ginkgo. Yeah, it's helping. And also brain and memory, it's blood flow, heart health, everything. I have got no problem with adding those things to my regime, because I know that I should rely on just the meat, but there are plenty of carnivores taking vitamin D and K2 If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. So if you are a purist and you shouldn't be taking those, bye. Bye-bye. No, got no time for that. You do you, I do me, and that's how that goes. All right. So like I said, it has been a rough few weeks. I have not weighed myself because I just needed to concentrate on what I needed to do for myself. I also needed a break from YouTube. I'm sorry that I was so distant, but I know that you get it. I know that you're fine with it. I know that you've missed me. I've had lots of emails saying, when are you coming back? I really miss your videos. I am sorry that I just needed time out. I needed a timeout. I needed some time for me. It's not that I didn't love you. You were always in my thoughts, but I just needed a timeout for myself, okay? Everybody needs to do that. So, the new year. I wonder how many people have actually made New Year's resolutions that are not diet related. I have. See, the good thing about a new year is that I can now, bear with me, this was the journal I was writing in. It's nice to put that aside. Finally, now I have this one. It's bigger. Because I know that on any given day, I'm going to need 2 pages. Oh. So I am going to share with you what I wrote in the front. Okay. I used to buy exercise books for my mum, and she'd keep a journal, and she always used to get me to compose a poem. And yeah, I've got endless poetry, but I went with a quote, which I believe is Ernest Hemingway. And he said, apparently, we are all broken. That's how the light gets in. Just think about that for a second, because that resonated with me. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. So I wanted to share with you what I've written in my journal on the 1st of January. And basically, I am getting rid of the things that no longer give me joy. I will no longer be there for things and people who make me feel like shit. I have been guilt tripped. I've been ghosted. I've been hung up on for no reason. One-sided relationships where nobody makes any effort to actually be a part of my life. No, not doing it. There's many people on my Facebook group where it's like, no, I'm not a status symbol. I'm not there to be known as a, fans of mums who go, oh, well, I've got Rita Hunter's daughter on my Facebook friends. Yeah, that's not how this works anymore. I have come into 2025 with a slightly better sense of who I am, what I'm capable of doing, and what I'm willing to not put up with anymore. I'm definitely not putting up with guilt trippers who think that they can control me and aspects of what I do. That's not how this works. If you're going to ghost me, then good luck with that. If you're going to hang up on me with no reason, then good luck with that. And if you're not going to make effort to be a part of my life, again, good luck with that, because you're going to be left to your own devices. And I hope it keeps you warm at night when you're old and grey, because I don't have time for that kind of BS anymore. I really don't. I just don't. It's all part of me really needing to stand up for myself and what I believe. I've got a lot to do this year. I've not hidden that. I am going to be making a really good dent in my mother's cassettes between now and when I go, oh my God, she's talking about that bloody thing again, the Verdi's Requiem in October. I'm going to hunker down and really get stuck into those cassettes and transfer as many of them as I can. Once I've been to the Verdi's Requiem, then I am going to pick up my nail technician certificate again so that I can do acrylic nails, gel nails, and all the things and all the shebang. I want to try and make a living. Now, I will still be doing the carnivore thing. That's in addition to 2 videos a week with you guys. Got to upload some stuff for the people who have subscribed to my mother's La Favorita membership. And I do have a plan for that. I need to go live a little bit more often, but it all has to be within the realms of what I'm capable of doing. I'm not interested in spreading myself too thinly so that I'd get nothing done. That's not going to help me, is it? It wouldn't help anybody, frankly. Yeah, I know, I'm rambling. Let's cue the montage. So yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said these things are playing havoc with me. I can feel it. They've inflamed the living daylights out of me. This viral vertigo has inflamed the living daylights out of me. It is putting me through the ringer. It's the unknown of it. Because, you know, if you get a cold, you know that anywhere between 7 to 10 days, it's going to run its course and you'll be fine. I'd rather have a cold. I'm just saying, I'm going to go on record. I'd rather have a cold because I know how that works with me. 7 to 10 days and I start to feel better. And you can actually soldier on just a little bit. But with this viral vertigo, there is no soldiering on. See, I'm even doing that. And it's like, whoa. So I shouldn't do it. It's horrible. It has played havoc with me. And like I said, I didn't weigh myself over Christmas, New Year, because I'm like, no, I just need to step away and just concentrate on trying to get better. But those are the results. You know, it's a case of, you know, we've put on 3 kilos and, you know, we've put on some centimeters and it's like, I'm looking at my spreadsheet now. It looks like it's mostly around the hips. That's where it's gone. Yeah, around the hips. I hope you like the new spreadsheet. I had to condense it down because I thought if I keep on putting, 10 weeks worth, we're going to have a montage from hell. Okay. So I've started fresh. I've given you the starting weight so you can see where I started in January last year. And we'll just go from there, basically. But I have a feeling that these measurements and the weight is going to do a lot of this while I'm taking these, and this whole is going on. But, you know, I'm okay with it. I'm going into this in the new year with an awful lot less fear. You have to. Because, you know, when you're coming into you're approaching your second year, you think, ugh, you think it's a bit daunting. And yeah, it is. It is. But you have to try, and I have to try and rise above the daunting part of it, because Carnivore's a game changer. You're probably wondering what I ate over Christmas and New Year. Well, meat, basically. I was either eating meat, and that comprised, again, of either bacon, eggs, pork, chicken, beef. I had a little bit of fish at one point. I had some salmon with crispy skin. I've been keeping up with the butter, which has helped. But yeah, again, there's only so much this thing can do when you're taking these. I'm not joking. They're vile. They are vile. Oh, but I have to have them. I just want to create a situation where I don't have to take those anymore, because damn. But even so, I have, in these last couple of weeks, even though I've either been eating carnivore or I've been fasting. I think the longest I went without food was 5 days. I was keeping up with the fluids, which is great. I've been drinking this Pellegrino Lifesaver. The restless legs have not come back. I'm grateful for that. I have not had any electrolytes since the last video, and there's no restless legs. So obviously a combination of this and the extra salt that I do put on my food anyway seems to be working. But that's not to say that I'll never take electrolytes again. I probably will. As soon as I feel the restless legs coming back at night, then I'll be like, okay, time to take some electrolytes, and we'll go by. I'll just listen to the body and go from there. I think that's it for now, my darlings. Nothing much else to report. It's been rough. It's been rough, and it reflects in the weight and the measurements, and I'm fine with it. Okay? I know that I've done the right thing. I've stuck to the plan. I've stuck to meat or fasting. So I've stayed within the realms of what I know where carnivore is concerned. So I've been a good girl. Okay? Don't start to, you're going to put on all that weight without having... Don't even go there. Don't even go there. To have viral vertigo and still stick to the plan, trust me, was not easy, because the viral vertigo actually makes you not want to eat, because you're like, ooh. So to actually eat, it would be like, and I don't know how Michaela Peterson did it, it would be like trying to eat meat while you're going through the pregnancy aversion to meat and the morning sickness. Yeah, not easy. So don't come for me, because I've stuck to the plan, folks, even through the sickness, and still sticking to it. Okay? Just because I haven't been around doesn't mean I haven't been sticking to the plan. I have, so back off. Back off. On that note, I would like to remind you to please be kind to those around you. Protect your peace. Don't take any crap, and be kind to yourself. You are loved. You are appreciated. And oh boy, you are enough.